Hey, if you've ever wanted to learn how you can make more money with email marketing, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you this simple two-step process to 10x your sales and profits with email marketing in 2021 and beyond. With that said, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've done over $15 million in total sales online. And email marketing has been one of, if not really kind of the core driving factors when it comes to driving sales in our business. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you, once again, our exact strategy and why it works so darn well. With that said, if you get value, don't forget to let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments section below. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
All right, so what we're going to be talking about here today is how to make more money with email marketing once you already have a list, and the two critical steps that you need to make sure you're going ahead and implementing to really maximize the value of your email list. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you know how to set up a landing page. If you don't, I'll include another video, a link to another video at the very end of this video where I show you step by step how to set up a winning capture page or landing page. But with that said, today we're going to be talking about email list monetization and the two things you need to have in place in order to absolutely crush it. So with that said, when it comes to email list monetization, there are 101 different ways to do it. All right, there are certain people who have, different campaigns where they send out an email about a topic, and anyone who clicks in that link or in that email then get put on another list just about that one topic that they click to learn more about. Super smart, also super complicated, right? There are people who go ahead and segment based on people who have watched videos versus not watching videos. There are people who feel like you need to set up a full-on 6-part video series before you ever go ahead and send anything that might ask for money to your actual email list. So the first thing I'll say is that, look, there are 101 different ways to do this thing. What I'm going to be sharing with you here today is what I've done to not only make a bunch of sales, but also build a list that genuinely likes receiving the emails that I go ahead and send them. If we stop sending emails to the list, I actually get replies from people asking me if I'm all right, asking me when I'm going to produce more content, and asking me when I'm going to send them more emails that essentially sell them stuff, right? So this works really well for myself, but understand that there are a bunch of different strategies when it comes to how to monetize a list, and the other guys might not necessarily be wrong. This is just a different strategy that works for us. So the first key to really dialing in and having a responsive email list is something that we call an indoctrination campaign. All right, now Indoctrination Campaign is very simply a set of emails or a set of messages. You can have them be videos if you want, you can have them be social media posts if you want, but we're of course going to point there through the email that really the goal of this campaign is to familiarize yourself with your prospect or your prospect with yourself. You want to start that bonding process with your prospect, and you really kind of want to lead with your best foot forward here. All right, so if you have really good videos that you've done in the past, if you have blog posts that you've posted in the past, and maybe 5 of your blog posts people have absolutely loved, and they said, holy crap, it's like the best blog post I've ever read, right? If you have pieces of content that people have gone through and said, wow, that is an amazing piece of content, we want to include all of those, what I call best ofs, in your indoctrination campaign. Now, when it comes to your indoctrination campaign, we want to do a couple of different things. We want to introduce ourselves to the person, right? We want to tell the person kind of, quickly without talking too much about us. We want to talk about who we are, maybe our backstory just a little bit, and build a relationship with that person on kind of more of a personal level, right? Remember, people buy from people that they know, like, and trust. Keyword, people buy from people, right? And so if we can share a little bit about our story without making it too much us just kind of constantly talking about us, people are going to relate to us and bond with us based on going ahead and sharing and knowing that story. And once again, it's going to create bond. I also like to, in my indoctrination series, kind of talk about what I stand for and what I stand against. while letting people know what to expect moving forward. So as an example, I might tell people, look, if you're looking for something where you're just going to want to make a bunch of money without doing anything, or if you're looking for a get rich quick without doing any extra work, or if you're looking for something for nothing, well, guess what? This list probably isn't the right place for you. But if you're looking for an email list to be on that'll actually show you real strategies and real principles that drive real profits for a real business, this email list is absolutely for you. And on a daily basis, I'm going to be sending you videos, podcast episodes, emails, and everything in between, helping you to do just that. So in that exact message, I've gone ahead and told people what I stand against: get rich quick, something for nothing, making a bunch of money without doing anything, and told them what I stand for, right? Real strategies for a real business that drives real profits. And I've set the expectation for what's coming next. So again, there's a bunch of different ways to do an indoctrination series. Sometimes there's 3 emails, sometimes there's 5 emails, sometimes there's 4 emails, sometimes there's 10, right? The biggest thing that I want to touch on here is the principle that with that indoctrination series, you want to create a bond with your audience. You want to create relatability with your audience. You want to go ahead and let your audience know what to expect next. You want to let your audience know what you stand for and what you stand against. And you want to set the stage for your relationship while going ahead and leading with your best content first. All right. So as long as you do all of those things in your indoctrination campaign, I don't care if your indoc sequence is 2 emails, 3 emails, or 10 emails. If we hit those goals, we will be good. All right. And then from there, what we do is we're going to put someone on what we call our bulk bin list after they complete that indoctrination sequence. So the last thing I didn't mention is that throughout that indoctrination sequence, I'm actually still selling, right? So in each of the various emails, I have links back to the offer that the person saw when they opted in. So just because we're creating a bond, just because we're creating a relationship, just because, once again, it's more of a bonding style of setting, I'm still going ahead and making an offer to our email list at that point in time, because that's an extremely responsive time period for the people who have just joined your list. So make sure you make an offer to those folks after going ahead and subscribing. Then from there, once they hit your bulk bin list, we want to do one thing and one thing only. We want to execute upon a strategy called talk radio email. And how this works very simply is that in the morning, we're going to send a piece of content. Maybe it's a video just like this. Maybe it's a story-based email where we tell them a little story out of our world and entertain our audience for a couple of minutes. Maybe it's a social media post where we posted something valuable on social media and we're sending our list back to social media. In that AM message, we are going to focus primarily on providing value through entertainment, education, a combination of both, right? As long as it's value-based, that's our AM message. And we're also going to do a little selling. So just like with our indoctrination campaign, right? We're going to create a relationship, but we're also going to sell. With that AM message, it's going to be mostly value, but then some sales. And then with our PM message, we're going to go ahead and send pretty much a direct sales message. All right. Now, let's say you released a video. You could also link out to the video, a new piece of content in that PM message. But for the most part, the PM message is trying to sell your audience something. So we're going to email that bulk bin twice a day, value in the morning with sales material, and then a direct sales message in the evening. And we're going to do that consistently day in and day out. Now, what happens when you do this is essentially you kind of put a self-cleaning oven effect in place with your email list. Because the core group of people that truly love you, your true fans, they will continue to open, they'll continue to tune in, and they'll continue to engage no matter how often you send them emails. They absolutely love what you're about, and the more often you send, the better, right? While at the same time, the people who do not like you, the people who are not going to buy from you no matter what you send, right? The people who just kind of think you're, not all that cool, or maybe they think you're a jerk, or maybe they think you're a scam artist, whatever it might be, right? I've heard it all at this point in time. Those people are naturally going to filter themselves out and unsubscribe more quickly because, once again, they don't like who you are or what you're about, which is actually a really good thing because it means that you have a cleaner list, you have a more responsive list, and you have a list of people more likely to open, more likely to engage, and more likely to purchase your products and services, which at the end of the day is what email marketing is all about. So with that said, I hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you did, let me know what your biggest takeaway was in the comments section below. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon notification button. Once again, remember, make sure that you have the right indoctrination campaign, build a bond, build trust, build relatability, set the expectation for what's coming next, lead with your best foot forward, and then get someone on your bulk bin list, email them value every single day, but email them sales messages every single day. And essentially at that point in time, you will constantly be building a relationship. You will constantly be strengthening the relationship with your existing fans on that list, and you will constantly be making sales. With that said, once again, if you got value, let me know what your biggest takeaway was in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next video.